All right, Ryan here, DIY in 4D, painting like a pro. That's what beautiful shot there. So, we always try to just do the 1, 2, 3. The 4 is always like, hey, what are we missing? What's the unseen? And so know before you go, trying to save you money. So here's your 1, 2, 3, how to go through, set yourself up for success, and step by step, choosing a color, what you like, what shade, those types of things. You can get all that before you start. Then two, you really want to clear everything out, cover your furniture, cover your floors, and tape that down. So you can, in the description, you'll see the links to Amazon if you'd like, or make a good punch list is what we say, and go to Home Depot or Lowe's. And then prep the walls and trim. So after you move the outlets and plates and you've covered up everything, you just go through and what we call knockdown phase. You're just going through the stuff like hang pictures and all that. And then now you're going to get ready to paint the ceiling, but you're going to cut it first. So by cutting, you'll see there's your upside down brush. And in this next shot, you'll see the difference between what the edge of the paint looks like and then also what you'd want an inch away from that tip. So your product is like an inch away, and then you're rolling those nice lines out. And then you're seeing here, there's a good shot there. There's lots of product an inch away from that tip. So you start like a good inch away, and then you do your line, and then you can wiggle the brush. And that wiggling that brush will move the product down the end, and then you'll get a nice line. Then you can go ahead and roll out your ceiling. You can roll out your walls, and you're doing everything at once. So a good term is like pushing the bead. You're getting the bead on the outside of that roller, and you're going to go ahead and just keep that product on there, and then you're pushing a bead across. Then you work it back. Here's a good shot too. Like there's enough product in that paintbrush. So you work your way down and you just get better at it. And this is a good one too, where now you're in a semi-gloss or a satin, and there's no real lines in that. Those are good brushes. And so at the very end, I'm always a top-down person. So you start from the top, you work your way down, and then you clean up. And then you step back, and then you put everything back together, and it should look like what we saw earlier, just a beautiful shot. So on the pro tips, you go through their pause, and then we always try to do it without any tape at all. Don't waste money on tape, and the time that it takes, you can already almost finish cutting. Loaded brush is a term, I like to say like you want just enough. And so with these screens, these buckets, that's really setting yourself up to move through. And so you would have done the ceiling, you would have done the walls, and then you come back and do the trims. Debatable. Well, thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Keep the channel going. Take care. Be safe out there.